Hello guys, welcome to the DevOps world. Today we will be learning about Git. First of all, what is Git? Git is a SCM tool which is a distributed version control tool. In market, we have two types of version control tool. One is centralized version control tool and other one is distributed version control tool. Out of which Git is the famous distributed version control tool. This is the first point whenever we jump into the DevOps or in the cicd world. Git is the first thing which come across. So we will be learning about today these commands and we'll get familiarized with the live demo how to execute these commands and what these commands means in our life. So the first part is we have to get one source code. Either it is provided in the organization or you can create your own. So we can use GitHub, Bitbucket, everything is same. We can use any of the remote source code repository. I have created one with Git demo. So we'll be executing all those commands one by one. First command is how to get this repository in your local. So after you have created this, you have to copy this URL. You have to launch the Git Bash. You can install Git Bash, it's freely available over internet. You can install it anywhere, Windows, Linux, Mac. So after launching the Git Bash, first command will be git clone and give the repository URL. I am cloning into the Git repository. So when you see it clone unpacking objects, it has cloned everything in your local. As you can see, it has cloned everything in local. You can see it has created a folder. If you go inside, you can see the readme.md and .git folder has created. Once you come here, you have to go to the repository and now you see the difference. Difference is here nothing was there and here it has come as a main. If you see here, it is saying it is having two branches. You can see, right? Main branch and DevOps branch. When you come here, you can see main branch is by default, it switches to in local workspace. By default, it switches to main branch. Okay. So this is how the git clone works. Next command is git config. How to configure your git. How to configure your git so that whenever you push a change, it will push with your username and password. For that, command is git config --global -l will list all the, you can see these are already there, right? I can edit this. Generally I have configured this. So how do you edit first time? You have to do git user dot name. You can give anything, Vijay 1. Now see, you can see this has changed. Even you can edit in the opening into the file. How? -e edit, and it will open a VI editor just like Linux, and you can edit here. Simple. Okay. So the next command will be git add. Git add. Now what this command will do? This command will stage your file. Stage means suppose we have 10 files and you have done editing on all 10 files, but as part of your release or your change you want to push only 2 files. So that time you have to place those 2 files in a staging area so that you can commit those files. Okay, so let's create some sample files. test1.txt. Okay, let's open this. I have pasted some and saved it. You can close this. Come here. Now you fire git status command. Next command was git status, but still we have to see what git add do. You can see it is saying that in red mark git untracked files. Test.1 untracked files means these are not in stage yet. These are the new files. So the next command is git add dot. Either you give dot or -a, or you can give a file name also. Dot means complete folder. All the 10 files, suppose you have added all the 10 files, it will go and stage your files. You can see fire git status again. You can see this has become green and it is saying now changes to be committed, means these changes are ready to be committed. Okay, so let's see. I'll add one more file. Let me add. I have added one more file. I'll change the content also, saved it and closed it. Okay, now fire the command git status. You can see one file is in green and other file is in test.2, and when you commit this, you can see that git add to include in what will be committed. This is the untracked file, means this is the new file which is not getting tracked, but this is getting tracked. So if you want to merge or commit this change, you have to stage this file with dot. So dot will do blindly all the files stage. Now these two files are ready to be committed. Now next command is git commit. Now what is this commit? Commit creates a SHA, or in Git language it creates 32-bit SHA for that particular changes, and it will keep it in .git folder in the encrypted mode. Okay, change for git demo. Okay, now you fire the git status. You can see git create mode, it has created two files. Create mode, this git status. You can see nothing to commit. Working tree is clean, and if you go to the folder, you can see two files are here. Now what? Now next what? Next command is git log. What this git log will do? Git log will display all the commit history on the current branch. You can see here current branch is main. If you want to see the list of all the branches in your local, you can see git branch. So it will say that main branch, and star mark means currently you are switched on or you are sitting on main branch. Now what will make it out of here? There is another command called git branch -a. Now you see more branches in red but one branch in green. So that means this is the main branch which is sitting in your local workspace, and these are the branches which is present in your local but not visible. These are present in a kind of not remote, untracked remote file, remote branches. Okay, so like this, there is another branch, right, which was present in here. So these all branches has come here in read-only mode. If you want to suppose do a development on DevOps branch, then you have to create a local branch of this DevOps and start working on that. So that's how you can, using git log, you can see all the commit. This is a commit ID, and you can see here this I have created in local, so it is telling that my main is pointing to this, and this I have downloaded from the remote, so my origin main is pointing to this. The origin means what is the origin? Git remote -v. See, value of origin is nothing but the URL repository. That's it. So let's go to the next. Okay, now we'll go with the branches. Now in local we have one branch in our local workspace. You can see here, we clear it. In local we have only one branch. Okay, but in local we have other read-only branches also. So how to get this DevOps branch in local? Now we are going to create a new branch. How do we do that? Git checkout origin / DevOps. Now we have moved to this branch. Now we are going to create a new local branch out of this git checkout -b DevOps. Now you can see, do a git branch command to see the list of branches. You can see the list of branches. So this is how the git branch works, and how to do the checkout of the read only branch and create a branch out of that. Now I'll show you using git log. You can see we have switched to the DevOps branch, which is present in remote. As you can see, let's switch to DevOps branch here. Okay, I have switched to DevOps branch here, and you can see here two commits are there, and both the commits is git remote, which I have already told, but git remote is very useful. This is verbose to set up the upstream in case of, like, suppose you are working as a fork mechanism. So that time you can fork it and you can set up the upstream, like git remote add upstream, and you can give any URL and it will set up those, and accordingly you can do things. Okay, so the next command is git tag command. If you enter this, it will show all the git tag -help. So you can always fire a help command in your local. It has all the help and it will open the file, so you can always use this help. But how to use a git tag? Suppose on DevOps branch we want to give a tag version 1.2. Git tags. You can see this is just a listing, right? It is listing. This is my tag, right? So we have created just a tag. Tag means just tagging, means this for particular commit I have tagged it with this version. So suppose when you release this particular code, you will know that this is my tag, and this tag will get attached to the commit, and it will be always there until you delete those tags. Okay, so tagging is used whenever we do the release. Now the next part of the git command is git pull. Pull is there is three main commands: pull, fetch, push. What is the difference between these three? Fetch, git fetch, it did not do anything, right? Now see, when I will do the git fetch again, let's create a new branch, test, right? Create test branch from DevOps. Now you can see 3 branches. Let's do a fetch again, git fetch. See, you can see the difference. Test has come, but from the origin, test has come as a origin test in local. That will be again a read only branch, git branch -a. You can see the test has come. So fetch will do nothing. Fetch will fetch the branches or code or anything which is present in the remote repository in your local, which is not visible. It will be always in the read mode. You have to make it visible, just like checkout and branches and all. Okay, fetch will do nothing. Pull, what pull will do? Pull will pull the changes from, like, you have to do a git pull. So what this will do? This will pull changes from DevOps branch. You can see I have written a command called git pull origin main. I am pulling the remote main branch to local main branch, and it is saying that remote main branch is up to date with local main branch. Now suppose we'll do something else. Git pull origin DevOps. Okay, now you can see it is doing a merge. What it is doing is it is fetching it and merging it. What it is doing is it is fetching all the branches. It is fetching specifically DevOps branch and merging into main. You can see branch DevOps of git demo into main, right? If you save this, it will get merged. You can see one file changed, one file insertion, and you can see with the git log command you can see all the changes, right? This was my git tag on the DevOps branch, and right now this is the change which has come from. Now this you can see this is a head. Now this is a head, and now head is having all the branches. Now I'll show you git log hyphen hyphen graph hyphen hyphen decorate. You can see here, this is the first commit, this is the second commit. It moved out, it like branched out, then on top of that branch I created another commit, and then again it got merged. You can see, right? Branch is nothing, it's just a pointer, nothing else. Okay, the next command is git push. Now in local you can see we have these many changes in main, but in remote, in main we don't have any changes, right? So we are going to push git push origin main. I have entered my username and password, and it has pushed the changes. Now refresh this. You can see here test1 and test2.txt. All the changes which was present in main has come here. Okay, hope you are clear with the push, pull, and fetch command. Now the next command is git diff command. What it will show? See, just now I fired git diff command. It did not show anything, right? Git diff is just like a Linux diff command. What it will show is it will show the changes. Like let's do a change. Adding new line. Save it. Okay, come here. Now fire a git diff. Now you can see here, this is the new line has been added, and it is showing that before committing the change to the branch, you can actually see the change which is going to be get committed. And after seeing, if you are satisfied, you can follow all the previous commands like git status, git add dot, we have staged the changes, git status, git commit hyphen am test for git diff. I have committed. You can see, right? If you fire the git status again, nothing. Working tree is clean, nothing to commit. Suppose you do any change in your local. Okay, let's open this, delete this. Okay, and like that you have edited so many files. Git status, you can see after doing all those git add, I have done add also. Git status, you can see, right? Now after doing all these changes, you don't want these changes at all. You want to remove all the staged file. Okay, so you can do git reset hyphen hyphen hard, and if you see now git status, nothing is there, working tree is clean. So that's how we reach to the end of the basic commands, git basic commands. You can see here we have covered git clone, config, git add, status, commit, git reset, everything we have covered. So now I hope after going through this video you find this video informational and you will be able to solve the day-to-day problems. Please give your valuable feedback in comment section. Thank you.